Catmaster wants to know, Gibbs, would you rather play cover 0 with the best corners in the game or play cover 2 zone with hit power in the flats? What would be your defensive meta?
Over the longevity of a Madden 17 season, cover 2 with hard flats, and one singular play where your opponent can't, they don't know that you're in the cover 0 with the best corners in the game, cover 0.
Mm-hmm.
Because what end up happening is if they have a good enough read on you and they know you're in cover 0, they're just gonna go to a man beater towards you, right? That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
But if you catch them, there's nothing worse.
Those chair routes.
Yeah, you catch them. There's nothing worse.
My question is, people have been calling a lot of cover 1. So do you think maybe you could replace Catmaster's question? Would you rather play a lot of cover 1 with the best man corners that Mud has to offer?
Let me show you why people play cover 1.
Or would you rather do the hit power thing that everybody does?
I like the cover 1 idea. I think it's actually a really sound idea. See if we can find. We don't have the play that people run, but cover 1 linebacker blitz is good enough. But what people are doing is they're running this, and this linebacker here, I don't think we can get him the blitz stack gap. We can't, but we can get this guy to blitz that gap. So what they're doing is basically this. They're taking these guys here, and then they're using this guy here. And what's happening is it's like that old school defense from last year, kind of like Dollar, where you blitz one guy and then stack another guy, because they want to play run support, blow up the middle of the field, and then they want to put purples out there, cloud flats. And here's the thing: you're not getting beat deep. You don't have to back your guys up, but the idea is that, even if you were to run Ted game,
baby.
Even streak Ted game, sure, man, go ahead. He's not going to win vertically a speed threat.
Right.
So, you have to, that doesn't count as a vertical speed threat win, where he burns by him. It does not.
Stick.
So, what this is all about is about recognizing, okay, how does the game play? What's the purpose of the game? If I don't have to worry about getting vertically beat deep because of speed, all right, well then I'm gonna just worry about playing cover 1. I was impressed there. So
I know.
Don't even.
I know. I dropped the ball though.
I know. Well, it's Ted Ginn. He's known to drop the ball.
He is actually known to drop.
So what ends up happening is if you run the inside run, I can blow up there. I have the cloud flats to protect downfield, and then that's what could happen if you try to vertically beat me downfield. The first thing people want to go to is that vertical downfield, and then you have the deep safety in the middle of the field for Z-spot help.
Right.
So that's why you're seeing people run the cover 1 with the purples. You saw Shugs run it exclusively.
Do you like it as an every down defense, or you?
I like it as an every down defense until they can beat you. Mm-hmm. I think if you have really good corners with good speed, especially in Ultimate Team, you could run it with press and feel like you get away. But if you run it with press, you run the risk of getting beat and then getting beat vertically. So that's the problem with it. Now, if you have your DBs backed off, they can run quick slants and beat you inside, drags. But that's where then you have the buzz zones out there, and you put big dog hit sticks out there with those buzz zones, and then you want them to collapse and lay the hammer on those drags, those routes.
That's the name of the game, because it just is the way it's gotta be.
Just do this for me real quick here. Flip your play real quick. I want you to run the ball. So I just want to show you why. So this is somewhat, don't run it yet, but this is why people are running it like this. There's a play in a normal 2-4-5 where by default it's it looks like this.
Okay.
Right. And what you want to do is you want to have the play set up exactly like this. It doesn't have press on it, which is good. The other play that people are running, the DBs are back. They're split like this. You get behind this blitzing linebacker, and if it's a run, you just follow him. Go. You just follow him. And then you
big hit stick.
Anthony Barr, the big hit stick, Sean Taylor hit stick, right? So that's the reason. It's the same thing you saw last year from Dollar, but you're just manually doing it. So and then really you have pretty good coverage on the field. And what's cool is the curl flats. You can play hard flats. You can make them play hard flats right away and get them out there. And in a 2-4-5, they don't have their hand in the dirt. They actually have they're standing up.
Do that to Stewart.
Yeah, they're standing up, so they get out to the breaks quicker. Whereas they have their hands in the dirt here, they will actually do that delayed get up. Watch, you snap the ball. They'll do, they back up, then they go. But when the 2-4-5, they just immediately go because they're standing up and ready to go.
Gotcha.
So
All right, that's a look at the cover one. That's a look at whether kind of the defensive meta, where it could shift, and obviously you got to consider the ratings in Ultimate Team, but that hit power at the flats is tough.